So we all know that the Elemental Hero Infernal Rage, the best monster for us to cheat out with it is Elemental Hero Sunrise. But what are the other Elemental Heroes we can cheat out? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and today we're going to be going into all the Elemental Heroes that Infernal Rage can cheat out, and I rank them, in my opinion. We're going to be going through them best to worst. So let's just go ahead and get started with this, you guys. So, alright, you guys. So here goes our FlameWingman Infernal Rage. Pretty much, we have to main deck Neos to play this card and use all of its effects to our full advantage. But if you guys have been following me for some time, you already know that this is not a problem for us. So, also, if you are new to the channel, please destroy that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button for me, and let's just go on into this list. So, obviously, we know our new FlameWingman Infernal Rage. Excellent card. Lets us search for a favorite spell or trap, and then we contribute him to cheat out a level 7 or lower Elemental Hero from the extra deck or deck that can't be, pretty much normal summoned. And so it lets us get access to a lot of older cards that we probably haven't had access to in a very, very long time. So let's get started with this list. So obviously our number one choice to bring out is Elemental Hero Sunrise. We already know it gets us Miracle Fusion, the attack boost, the destruction effect on attacks. We already know this is literally the best. So this is our number one card to bring out. Next, I'm thinking Elemental Hero Air Neos would be number 2. And here's my reason for it. Let's just say, you're low on life. It's like game 3 or whatever. Because Infernal Rage is kind of, let's be honest, it's kind of for a Neos build. Because you can cheat out pretty much every single Neos fusion monster. So with Hero Lives, we're going to already be 4,000 difference in our life. So if you get Air Neos out, he's gaining 4,000 attacks. So you can pretty much, if you can see where I'm going with this, you pretty much can just bring out a big beat stick for free just because you literally made this guy and you go oh, tribute, Air Neos, swing, So I think Air Neos gets the number 2 spot. And then we got Aqua Neos, mostly just for the hand destruction effect. That's pretty much the only thing. The only thing that makes it kind of bad is just, because it hits a card at random. It's not like Aqua Dolphin where you get to look at their hand. It destroys a card at random. So you might have a slight chance of destroying something that, might trigger in the graveyard or give them some kind of benefit later. So that. And then up next, I'm thinking Grand Neos. Just the bounce effect to, being able to put a card back in the opponent's. Just being able to bounce a card back seems pretty good. And next, I'm thinking Brave Neos, just because when you battle, you just be able to search for any, spell or trap that, lists Neos. That's what he says, right? Yeah, you can add one spell or trap from your deck to your hand that specifically lists the card Elemental Hero Neos in its text. So being able to search any card that lists Neos, pretty good. Funny enough, Elemental Hero Necro Shaman kind of deserves a little bit of spotlight because, all it does really, it's kind of like Thunder Giant but better. It's literally when this card is special summoned, you can pretty much destroy a monster on the field, right? It is a monster, right? Yeah, just target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. So, pretty good. It's probably never ever gonna see effect, but it says then special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard to their side of the field. So I don't know why you would want to do that, but I guess you could give them something low. Next we have Elemental Hero Grand Merge. The only reason why it's kind of bad is because when you special summon it, it's gonna have no attack because it gains attack and defense based on the materials you used for it, and I highly doubt Infernal Rage will count, because if it did count, that would be crazy because then he'd get his stats. But pretty much what makes it okay is, you know, pretty much if we have DPE on the field as well, since we don't have to use Fusion Destiny to make DPE as much anymore. I mean, of course, Fusion Destiny is still always going to be a played card. But, you know, with DPE making everything lose attack, and then if you have Sunrise as well, but, you know, it's kind of bad. It's bad, but if you have some kind of attack boost and you kill something, you'll be able to cheat out another card with this. So, awesome. And then next we have Dark Neos, mostly just for being able to negate a card. That's pretty much it. The only bad thing about bringing out the Neos monsters is they're going to go back to the extra deck. Because, you know, we're not making them with favorite contact. We're literally cheating them out with Infernal Rage. So you have to remember that they will still go back to the extra deck during the end phase. And then, of course, we have our OG, our regular FlameWingman. Kind of funny to use Infernal Rage to cheat out the FlameWingman. But then again, Infernal Rage doesn't have this FlameWingman's effects. So I guess if you really wanted to be nostalgic and just keep cheating out your FlameWingman monsters, you can always do that. And then, of course, you know, we got Thunder Giant. Being able to just discard a card to destroy a card, that's pretty much it. Nothing really other thing great about it. And then we have Elemental Hero Mariner. What was it? It says if you have any face down cards in your spell and trap zone, this card can attack your opponent directly. I mean, that's really it. Just being able to attack directly, but it has 1400 attack. But I guess if you're able to just juice him up, then sure, but that just seems like a huge step for no reason. And then we got Elemental Hero Neos Knight. Pretty much the only benefit is just being able to attack twice with this card. The only thing I never understood with Neos Knight was, like, when it battles, your opponent takes no damage. That's so stupid. Like, why would we not want to do damage to our opponent? Like, this is the one Neos card I never understood. Which is like, why would we not want to do damage to our opponent? It's kind of weird. And then we got Glow Neos, mostly just because of his, like, monster spell or trap effect. Not very good, but the Neos ones are just pretty sweet to cheat out. Then we got Gaia. I don't know if his thing is when he's fusion summoned. Yeah. So he's a lot, I mean, we're definitely getting a lot lower in the list because he only gets his, like, effect when he's fusion summoned. So he's pretty much, you're kind of cheating out Infernal Rage for a big nothing. just nothing at this point. Unless eventually there's cards that come out in the future that help with, like, these older ones. Like if for some reason we had Gaia support for some awful reason. The one thing I wish that we could do with Infernal Rage was to be able to cheat out Terra Firma. Like, if we were able to cheat out Terra Firma, it would make the counter trap really, really good, but we cannot. So, Infernal Rage, if he was able to cheat out level 8s and lower, we could literally bring out almost every card in our arsenal. And then, of course, Steam Healer. You know, we're already at the bottom. It's hard to think of positive things to say for these really bad cards. Gain attack, gain life points on the monster you kill. That's all it does. Then we got Dark Bright. Pretty awful. You know, you attack, then it changes the defense position. Like, that's kind of ass. I think that's all he does, right? Yeah, it does inflict piercing, but it switches to defense afterwards, so that's just kind of awful. But we're getting to the bottom, you guys. And then, of course, we got Rampart Blaster. Can only attack in defense position if your opponent has no monsters. Kind of dumb. Makes no sense. But we're able to cheat it out. And then, of course, Mudball Man. 3k defense. That's it. 3k defense. And then we've got, so not only that we can cheat out fusion monsters, we can cheat out monsters from our main deck as well. And we've got Neo Bubbleman, who almost takes second to last. He's only a little bit better than our last card, just due to the fact that he's able to. Well, God, I literally read it before. Pretty much, when it battles, it destroys the monster that it battles. That's literally all it does. I would never. It's just the fact that you can bring out these cards that we haven't been able to play in a very, very long time. It's really cool. It's just too bad they suck. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the one who takes last is Elemental Hero Poison Rose. And if you guys don't know what she does, it's pretty much when she kills a monster by battle, it'll gain 200 attack. That's literally it. The most annoying card to ever try to bring out. You literally have to have Nosp and then Rosebud just to make this card. It's terrible. Like, if this card would have had, like, maybe at least, like, 2,700 attack, okay, sure. But the fact that it's a plant is very funny. So, I wish I had the secret rare of her, because that's, like, she's, like, very expensive. But, yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. This is pretty much all the heroes that we can cheat out. Let me know down in the comments below if I missed any. I don't think I did. I kind of just double checked my whole binders and be like, okay, well, let's see how many we can do. But there's gonna be a combo video later coming out with my deck with this card. Sadly, there will not be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode coming out this upcoming week. My locals isn't hosting anything. Well, today is Saturday, so I'm actually recording this on Saturday, but they're not hosting any locals today because they're doing a Dragon Ball tournament when they don't even host Dragon Ball locals, which is weird. And they're like, yeah, our space is gonna be full today. I'm like, sure it will. I'm sure it will be full. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is gonna be it for the video. This is gonna be your boy Trinity Wolf signing out. Hit that subscribe if you're new, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.